Initiating moisture.
Welcome to the Moist Meter. Today we're looking at Godzilla vs. Kong. I'm not well liked in the Godzilla fan club. A lot of people that are fans of Godzilla wouldn't spit in my mouth if I was dying of thirst in the desert. It's because I didn't like the last Godzilla movie. I was very harsh on it, and they didn't take too kindly to that. After a lot of angry emails and comments, I get the impression that they absolutely hate me and view me the same way that people view shit stains on a public toilet with disgust. But maybe I can win over their good graces this time, because Godzilla vs. Kong fucking slaps. This movie is a significant step up from the last one in my opinion. Everything that I didn't really like about the last Godzilla movie is fixed in this one and done extraordinarily well. Honestly, it feels like the director watched the Moist Meter and then said, "Fuck you, Charlie, watch this," and now I'm sucking his dick about it. Every complaint that I really had about the last one, I don't have about this one. The only lingering complaint that I, and probably everyone that watches this movie, will have is the human plotline. Again, Godzilla fans lose their fucking mind if you even mention humans in their movies, but when at least half of the movie, or sometimes over half of the movie, follows humans, you have to at least talk about it. The human plotline isn't very good. At least one part of it. There is a new character introduced here where she's able to communicate with Kong, which adds a lot to the film. I really enjoyed the main human plotline, which is that girl as well as a couple of others going on a journey with Kong. So Kong becomes a central part to the story, which I think was fantastic. You get to go on this adventure with Kong and with this emotional attachment where this character is a friend of Kong and they actually communicate with each other. I thought it was a great change and I thought it was wonderful. But then there's another human plotline which follows Millie Bobby Brown and a couple of others as they go through this conspiracy journey and eventually end up uncovering some secrets. And when it's following them, the movie's kind of dull. It's not bad because I think the characters are still decent and they crack some decent jokes, but it's not really what you're there for, and it's pretty lacking. And now that I've talked about humans, we can talk about what actually matters in the movie, which is the fucking monsters, the Titans. Kong vs. Godzilla, I think, delivers the best action of any kaiju film I've seen. The entire second half of this movie is pretty much full throttle, nuts to butts, big fucking monsters smashing meat against each other for 45 straight minutes. It is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And it doesn't cut any corners. It doesn't give you any disorienting angles or make it pitch black so you can't see anything except some fucking flashing colors. You get to see everything. King Kong's a well-trained martial artist in some of the fights. He fucking does a Superman punch where he jumps off of a building and delivers an absolute clobbering blow to Godzilla. It's so good. It's so good. The fights in this movie are fucking fantastic, and there's a lot of them. And I am, jubilation is the best word to describe it. This is exactly what I wanted from a giant monster movie. And I got it. I got more than I expected. And the movie is paced so well, so you're never spending too much time with the humans that you really don't give a fuck about. You're constantly going from okay, here's some humans and this is what they're trying to do. Okay, now that you have that, let's get to the fun shit. And then you get into the fun shit, which is great. The movie really seems to know that people are watching it for the Titans instead of some kind of, pretentious human plot line about, the power of humanity to rise up above any challenge or whatever message they try to deliver. They don't do that. They give you the bare bones motivations for characters, minimal development, and then just let you have that and then go right into the fun shit. Like I said, the only real human character that most people I feel are going to care about is the girl that's able to communicate with Kong, because that bridges the gap between the humans and the Titans, and it's touching. It's well done. But other than that, you just want to get away from the humans and more into the Titan stuff. And it's not just Kong fighting Godzilla. There's other appearances of other monsters, so you get to see other, fucking guts and shit flying all over the place with them battling other creatures. So, there's just so much to like about the movie. If you're going into it expecting something big and profound about, humanity's ability to adapt to a new predator or whatever, you're watching this movie for the wrong reasons. You should go in here with the expectation of, I'm gonna watch two fucking giant monsters fight, and you are going to be extremely satisfied. It is really impressive. Visually, the movie is beautiful. There's no jankiness to it. The fights are super fluid and they never like stop. It's not like there's one punch thrown by Kong and one slap thrown by Godzilla and then all of a sudden they separate and they stay like that for 30, 40 seconds or anything like that. It's just constant fighting. Like there's never any downtime when there's a fight, which I really appreciated. They didn't take any easy way outs, no shortcuts. You just get some high octane giant monster fighting. I'm super happy with how the movie turned out. I was going in there with pretty low expectations since I didn't really like the last one, but I'm beyond pleased. Pleasantly surprised with how good it was. Plugging Godzilla vs. Kong into the moist meter, I'm giving it an 85%. I hope at some point, maybe when they have the human plotline, they can make all of it good as opposed to just a few things. But I think they're taking steps in the right direction. I didn't think anything the humans did in the last movie was good. Here, at least, there's definitely improvements there. And that's the only thing it's lacking on. It is nailing everything else about, Titan combat. It is absolutely fucking crushing it in that department. But since at least half of the movie is following humans, you need to at least make sure that that's brought up a little bit more to be able to be, something even more incredible. But as it is, I think the movie's really good. It's really fun, and I think that's all it wanted to be. It was just a fucking fun movie, and it nails it. If you're using the internet without a VPN, you're using the internet wrong. VPNs are a necessity these days, so I'm going to recommend Surfshark, as I have over the last few months. Surfshark is a wonderful VPN, and there's just no reason to just be sharing your data with everyone so willy-nilly. VPNs help keep your data private. Surfshark VPN comes with a beautiful set of robust tools to choose from, such as Whitelister, which allows specific apps and websites to bypass the VPN, which helps with mobile banking. There's also a kill switch, which is like a safety net in case the VPN connection drops. Your activities and sensitive data never get exposed. Private DNS and leak protection, so it allows you to keep everything private, so that way, again, you're not sharing all of your stuff. You can hide your IP. There's just so much that Surfshark offers. It's a fantastic VPN. So if you're interested in trying Surfshark, you can go to the link in the description below to get 83% off a 2-year plan with 3 extra months for free. Or you can go to surfshark.deal/penguin and use code penguin to get 83% off a 2-year plan with 3 extra months for free. So definitely give it a try if you're interested. And again, VPNs are super important. So yeah, that's about it. So yeah.